Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Grossman. This is my cosmetic consultant, Maureen.
Hello. Dr. Grossman, could you explain the difference between Restylane and Juvederm and how it works?
Restylane and Juvederm are both hyaluronic acid fillers. These are natural collagen-like fillers that we inject into the skin just underneath the upper part of the skin, and it allows us to plump up lines that are in the face. So these works best for fine lines. Anywhere in the face where there's a fine line, it will plump it up. And these are very natural substances that have no side effects, no allergies, no long-term lasting negative effects.
And what areas can you use Restylane and Juvederm in, and how long does it last?
You can use these fillers anywhere in the fine lines, usually around the mouth. You can use it nasolabial areas, around the chin. You can use it to some extent in the cheeks. These are the common areas where we use Restylane and Juvederm. You can also use it in the lines between the eyebrows. These would be common areas that will, but you can use it anywhere you have a fine line.
What about on the top of the lips or around the bottom of the lip area?
Well, commonly we use it in the lips also, not for lines, but just to actually plump the lip up. And when we plump the lip up, we can actually plump the lines around the lips. And the little horizontal lines, we can actually inject into the horizontal lines to soften those lines.
And typically, how long does it last?
The Restylane and Juvederm lasts between 6 and 9 months on average. If we combine it with platelet-rich plasma, it could last for up to 2 years.
And did you want to explain a little bit about what the platelet-rich plasma is?
Platelet-rich plasma is growth factors from your own blood. We will draw your blood like you have a blood test, spin it down in a certain way, and we extract these growth factors and we inject them into the skin. It's fairly painless to inject them in the skin, but it sets up a phenomenon of the skin growing more youthfully, and it helps the Restylane and Juvederm to last much longer.
And what about bruising and lumps, that sort of thing?
Bruising can occur occasionally. It generally doesn't occur, but it can occur occasionally. For those areas of the face, particularly around the mouth and the jaw, where you can get a lot of bruising, or around the eyes, we will use cannulas, which are very soft tubes that, instead of using a needle, these soft tubes can go through the skin without creating bruising. So that's a common thing we do. Lumps and bumps are possible to get. I've been doing this injection since they first came out in the early 2005 or so, and I don't get lumps and bumps because I know how to inject it. So it's really in the injector. If the person is a good injector, you won't get lumps and bumps. If they're not, you might.
And how long does it typically take to do the procedure? Is it something you do on a lunch break?
Yes, the procedure takes approximately a half an hour to do, maybe a little bit more, but approximately a half hour. We like to numb it for another 15 minutes, so we put topical numbing on, so you should leave about an hour.
All right.
If you're interested in coming in for a consultation, we're happy to do a complimentary consultation. Give our office a call, and be sure to watch our other videos on cosmetic procedures.